You can't open the locker if your fingerprint doesn't match. If you can open it, they'll give you 50 cents. Note: the police department lacks faith in its lock system. After all, Detective Goodman was stabbed here after opening his locker. But at the time, he was found dead over at the prosecutor's office. That's where we found that note. 221 SL9, the SL9 incident. A case that was due for transferal the day of the murder. And the detective in charge of the case was the victim. I wonder what kind of case this SL9 incident thing was. It's kind of hard to guess, just by knowing the case number. Okay. So, this is the famous divider. It sure helped us and knock a hole in that testimony today. Come to think of it, this divider helped us our case more than the actual witness. The Great Divider, a ship of the old parking block. It's just a wall, scientifically speaking. What do you think about this? The SL9 incident is written on that knife. And on that note, Goodman. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know? Really? The knife was evidence from that case, the murder weapon. It was due for transferal the very day the Goodman was killed. As I suspected, SL9 isn't over, not yet. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room. But even I get flustered sometimes. So you went straight to the scene of the crime? I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes? In other words, 5 minutes after the crime? Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The hole in my testimony, as it were. The 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Starr. You lying was the problem. Listen, little girl. I had my testimony disregarded before. And I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time. That time. A body with Edgeworth's knife stuck in it was found in Edgeworth's car. I'd think he owes me his gratitude. Gratitude? Why, if I hadn't witnessed the crime, Mr. Edgeworth would have been the suspect. I wonder. Still, it's strange. Why didn't our chief prosecutor have her own murder weapon ready? Well, because she didn't do it. That's why. I had one of those up until 2 years ago. Back when you were the cuff-up queen, right? We found this ID car here in this parking lot. Well, there's no mistaking that. It's definitely Goodman's. But it's the same ID as the man who was killed at the police department. That's impossible. I wish I could be so sure. Mia's plant, Charlie. I've been taking care of him in Maya's absence. Huh? He looks a little yellow today. Oh, I watered him just now. I mixed in a lot too. Mixed in what? Why, my very own scientific additive. Well, Charlie, you like it? I told you, he's turning yellow. Looks like it's cleaning day again at the hotel across the way. Cleaning day again. Isn't it like every day? It's a hotel, you know. I hear they're planning a second branch outside the city. Egad. The bellboy was staring right at me. Egad? The bellboy was staring right at me. He looks wimpy, but you can tell. There's a sharp edge under that facade. That bellboy is going to be someone someday. Wish someone would say that about me. There's a poster of the Steel Samurai on the wall. Maya stuck it up here on the day that she left. I didn't have the heart to take it down. I do sometimes get strange looks from the clients though. Difficult looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. Oh, I tried studying one of those just now. Remember what they were talking about in the trial today? Oh right, evidence law. So, did you learn anything? Well, when I tried reading, it made my head hurt. Oh. Then, when I closed it, it slipped out of my hand and fell on my foot. Oddly enough, I found myself identifying with her on this one. Mia's desk. I sit here even less now that I've stopped taking cases. Uh-oh, I have a history test coming up next week. I better study. I'm borrowing this desk, okay? Let's see. George Washington was the first king of America. Okay. Sorry, Mia. Okay. And we can't find anything new here, right? Oh, wait, hold on. You sure have a lot of monitors in here. There's 8 cameras in the evidence room in all. 1 for each section. Which monitor shows the section where the crime took place? Why do cattle sit before the rains come? It's not for man to know. Well, that is something that you should know. Why do cattle sit before the rains come? Do they? I don't know. Unless you're the security guard responsible. This cactus sure is prickly. It must be real. Best keep your distance from Billy there. You're liable to get hurt. Billy? The cactus has a name? Billy, you're wearing your cowboy hat on your hand. Ah, my rawhide cow skin 10-gallon hat. I just picked that up, but Billy took a fancy to it. Looks like it got stuck on the spines and he couldn't get it off. He won such a prestigious award, why would he just leave it on the couch? Yeah, you'd think he'd want to show this thing off more than the giant steel samurai. Then again, Edgeworth has always been like that. Really? Hey, I should write this down. Tell me what he was like as a kid. Back in elementary school, he won awards for all kinds of things. Speech contests, essays, playing the flute, golf tournaments. That doesn't exactly sound like typical elementary school stuff. But he always hated receiving awards. He'd make some smart remark like, I know the path I walked. No one else needs to tell me. That's how he's always been. Kind of gets under your skin, doesn't it? Wow, this jacket is even lazier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky jacket, right? I've never seen him wear it. I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. She's getting way too excited about this. Yeah, this. Okay. There? No? It's probably... Oh. Look at that. There we go. Okay. Now we got something. Finally.